Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Flex, on Nargo Media. And today we're going to be talking about Rashod Bateman, our first round pick. A couple weeks ago, they had mini camp and some OTAs. And so Marlon Humphrey was trying to check Rashod Bateman, and he admitted that he couldn't check him. And they laughed about it, and they said that Rashod Bateman got some moves. Now, just to recap, that Rashod Bateman was our first round pick, 27th overall. He's listed at 6'1", about 193 pounds. But they say he's got impressive moves, and he's able to talk a little trash. The problem with us getting good wide receivers is that we just don't develop them. The receivers that we get, we don't do a very good job of developing them, and that's always been an issue. That's always been our weak point. That's always been something that we struggle with in Baltimore. And I'm hoping that with the additions of Keith Williams and T. Martin, hopefully we'll be able to get some productivity out of wide receivers. Now we have a decent wide receiving core that Lamar can throw the ball to. We already know his number one option is, unfortunately, a tight end, who is Mark Andrews, but he's one of the best in the league. I say Mark Andrews is probably a top 5 tight end in the NFL, behind George Kittle, Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, Zach Ertz. I feel like he's probably number 5. But as far as wide receivers, we got Hollywood Brown still, who's due for a really breakout season to break 1,000 yards. And we added Sammy Watkins. So between those two guys, adding Rashod Bateman, and then some of the other guys we got in the background, like Miles Boykin, Tylan Wallace, Devin Duvernay, James Prochet. And then our running backs can catch the ball out of the backfield too, with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. But yeah, Bateman's a top wide receiver. Last time he was on the field, throughout the season, he produced about 1,200 and something yards, 219, something like that. Averaged about 20 yards a catch, which is just insane. And Bateman should rank in our top 3 of our receivers with Brown and Watkins. That's what I'm hoping for. He could be number 1. Maybe he's number 2. Maybe he's number 3. But as long as he's in that mix, I feel like we're going to have a good team full of wide receivers that the defense is going to have to play us a lot different this season. And I'm all for it. I want them to be worried about Brown going deep. I want them to be worried about Watkins making those contested one-on-one catches, and Rashod Bateman making those contested. Then you still got Mark Andrews out there. Then we still got the best running game in an entire NFL. So you got J.K. Dobbins, who can run you over because he be in the gym, and he got hops. He hurl over you, whatever, juke you. Gus Edwards, same thing. He could truck you, run you over. He can hurdle over you. He be in the gym too. So, and then you got Lamar Jackson, who's just the X factor, who can do anything he wants at any given time. He might throw it, he might run it, he might juke you and put it on a highlight reel. He might put you in the spin cycle. We don't know what Lamar Jackson gonna do, but when he does it, it usually makes SportsCenter. But that's how I feel. I feel like the coaches have really put together a good team this year. I feel really confident about this team this year versus all the other years. And I'm excited to see what type of product they actually put on the field. Putting a good product on the field, not only does it boost revenue and get fans into the stadium, but it gives us something to look forward to come postseason. Because a lot of teams, they'll have decent off seasons and then they got nothing really to look forward to because they didn't play good enough during the regular season to make it to the playoffs. When you make it to the playoffs, there's only a small percentage of teams that make it. I think it's like 7 in each conference. And now with the new playoff implements, you only get one team that gets a bye now, so everybody else has to play week 1. of the playoffs in round 1. That's the wild card, super wild card weekend is what they call it now. Super wild card weekend. And super wild card weekend is something that they've just implemented in the NFL, and the NFL has done a great job with it this last season. And so I feel like this season is going to be even bigger and even better, and I'm down with it. I'm ready to see it happen. I'm ready to see what else they can make happen in the NFL to bring in more people. This year, this season is going to be different because we don't have to deal with the protocol for the COVID-19 as severe. It's still there. We already know. But a lot of people have been vaccinated. I, for one, have been vaccinated myself. So if I'm required to show that I've been vaccinated to get into the stadium to watch my team play, hey, I'm good. I got stamped. I'm good. I'm in the building. So hopefully I see some of y'all there in the building too. But on another note, I just hope the players get vaccinated so they can be out there practicing, not having to be separated from the team, because the COVID-19 protocols are going to be on a whole different level. And I'm going to make another video about that because the NFL is really cracking down. You got certain players like Cole Beasley who spoke out about it from the Buffalo Bills. I mean, he just another fly on the wall. He just another picture frame amongst other pictures in the art gallery. I don't know why he felt like he had to say something, but dude, you're not even a superstar, Probably more than half the people on YouTube are taller than you. I mean, you just lucky to be where you at, standing at 5'6" in the NFL. I mean, heck, you ain't even as good as Darren Sproles was. Like, so chill out, dude. Just get the doggone vaccine and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we don't have that type of pushback with the Ravens. Everybody was at, OTAs voluntarily. Everybody was at the, the mini camp. So hopefully everybody shows up to training camp healthy, ready to go to work, ready to make something happen, ready to go win a Super Bowl. Hopefully everybody's on the same frequency as Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson saying he don't care about nothing but winning the Super Bowl. I don't care about the Ravens doing nothing but winning the Super Bowl. I don't care if we blow teams out or if we win all our games by 1 point. As long as we make it to the Super Bowl, I am happy. We need to get there, because when we get there, we win. We don't win. When we get to the Super Bowl, we win. That's basically what I'm trying to say. When we get to the Super Bowl, we win. We make happen. And so that's all I want to see this team accomplish, because it's going to be a fun ride. This year is going to be so much fun. Are we going to see the rise of Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen? Are they going to keep going up and up and up, or is they going to have a down year? Is Patrick Mahomes, he dealing with that toe injury, is he going to be able to be the Patrick Mahomes, the super unhuman person that we know him to be? What's going to happen with them? Are the Patriots going to be back in the mix? Can't forget about them, and this is just me talking about the AFC. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers going to give anybody a run for their money, or are they just the forgotten children in the AFC North now because of the Browns and the Ravens? They got a lot of Super Bowls, but that don't mean nothing. It's what have you done for me lately? And lately, Pittsburgh ain't done nothing for nobody, especially their fans or their city. So I just want to see how great the Ravens can be, and I want to see Rashod Bateman do damage all season long. That's what I want to see. If he go for over 1,000 yards, I promise you, I mark my words, I'm getting a Rashod Bateman jersey. If he go for 1,000 yards, I'm getting a Rashod Bateman jersey, because right now I be rocking my jersey. I got the Jacoby Jones. I had to hang that one up after he retired, so I don't even wear that one. I still got my Steve Smith Sr. I still got my Ed Reed. I still got my Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I even got the Michael Crabtree one. I got all that. And then of course I got the Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I got Lamar Jackson hanging up too. So I'm gonna wear some of those during the season, when I live stream and things like that. So, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video with anybody that's interested in any Ravens content or any NFL content. And I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.